Oh, you were just typing Metro. I've forgotten. Did I get Metro? I remember you recommending Metro. I'm not sure if I bought it. Let's stop that other music for now. There we go. Into Elden Ring. So for those that are just joining us, we're continuing a playthrough of Elden Ring. Last time I played, which was only 2 days ago, we made some tremendous progress. I suppose in a sense we didn't, in that there's so much of this game, but we started up at the Gatefront Ruins and we made our way all the way down past all of this, and we completed Castle Morn, so far as I can tell. Unless there's more there that shows up later. We did this bit over here with the with Riddy's Rise and the Impaler's Catacombs, and we find ourselves at the south of the Lookout Tower. We haven't been here. That looks like a village of some sort, so that's something I definitely want to explore. I did defeat the Erd Tree. What's it called? Erd Tree Avatar right at the end. That's just past here, that's over here. That's the last thing we did. So let's get into it. That's right, there's that bridge there, isn't there? I feel like if there's a way up to the village, this isn't... Oops, wrong button. I feel like this isn't the right direction. I feel like we'd probably have to go round the other way. Oh, we are truly exploring. Because I wasted my flask, I want to quickly rest here again. So I feel like this wouldn't be marked on the map if there wasn't a way to get there. But I also feel like crossing the bridge, which would take us over here, is clearly the wrong direction. So presumably I have to go like the long way round or something to get up there. I don't know, I'm guessing. So is it possible to go this way? Doesn't look promising. Maybe, actually. Oh yeah, I think this is working. Yeah, generally, if something looks interesting on the map, it probably is something. Oh, we never... I'll tell you where we never actually went. I was going to head up that way, but... Precious item ahead. Interesting. I was going to say, we never did actually explore the beach. Looks like there's something down there as well. Is there actually a precious item this way, or are we just being misled? I see no evidence of a precious item. Ruin fragment. Ruin fragment. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, is that what I think it is? Golden seed. I think that means the next time we rest at a point of grace, we can get an extra flask. I think it costs us 2 golden seeds currently, and I think we already had 1. Hello. Is that a poison swamp? Unfortunately, it looks likely. Wait, what was that? That wasn't me. Or was it? Oh, it must have been. Huh, there's a poison swamp down here that I've not explored. Oh, another one of those scarabs. Or whatever their proper name is. What? They just vanished. Poison mist. I wonder if that was the same scarab or not. Release poison mist before caster. Fair enough. Wait, is that faith magic? Or sorcery? It is faith. Oh, I could actually cast that then. I think the game calls them scarabs, but they look like dung beetles to me. It was. Some of them teleport around to trick you. I don't think I can get poisoned while I'm on horseback. Yes, scarab is a type of dung beetle. Today I learned. Now call me crazy, but they don't seem entirely happy to me. No! That's annoying. But you know I'm gonna try it again. I couldn't see if... I could see there was stuff on top of there. I couldn't see if it was just stuff that players had left, or if there was actually an item up there. There we go. We have an extra flask now, which is very nice. Oh, I just noticed. It's time for another ad break. Tell you what, while we're on ad break, I'll go try and grab my stuff back. Ancient Egyptians associated the dung-rolling habits of the scarab with the sun god Khepri, rolling the sun across the sky, seen as a symbol of rebirth and resurrection. That is very interesting. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you, stay tuned. Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world of giants and secrets, El Magnifico Games rides the adrenaline wave, pondering the challenge of slumber with wings. Codes remain shrouded in mystery as maps reveal hidden wonders. Scarabs or dung beetles, the debate rages on. Join us for an epic exploration where every interesting spot could be a treasure or a trick. Will you uncover the truth? Elden Ring adventure. Oh, is that where I originally grabbed the map from? Apparently so. Pikachu, lovely to see you. Thanks to Pengy for my sub gift. How did your stream go? Blimey. That giant claw jumping out at us, jumping up from underground. Oh, it is just player messages up here. No jumping ahead. Be wary of poison. Dodged 2 hot sauce redeems and Karato trolled me hard. Do tell more. How do you dodge a hot sauce redeem? And how did Karato trick you? Won't be dodging next one. Oh, you were playing with Karato, weren't you? You were playing Biped. Welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I got my stuff back. Ow. So we can continue. Apparently I can't look at the map right now. What's up there? Sanctuary Stone. Shall we check out the beach since we're right here? Oh, the enemy that was out the front is gone. I wonder if they only live once, or if I wonder if, like, completing the boss fight in the tower got rid of them. She cheated. Allegations by chat. Oh, that's where the boss fight was. No cheating. You all just chose the wrong hand. Oh, I see. So you is a sort of a hot sauce roulette. That's interesting. I've heard, although I've never experienced, that Nando's in the UK had a like, I don't know what they called it, like a chicken roulette, where they'd give you like a plate of chicken, and one piece would be very, very hot and the others wouldn't, and the idea is that everyone there, you know, like, takes a piece and bites into it and repeats until they're all gone, and obviously someone gets a very hot one. I don't need my flasks back, so I won't bother killing that scarab. I did not choose. We finished the game though. Hot one sounds fun. Oh, you finished Biped! Congratulations! So that's completely done then. So Karato was right when they said that they didn't think there was going to be that much more left. What ones look like a good time? I'm not sure I follow you. I would not be running around like that near a cliff, my friend. Sad times wait at the door for anyone that thinks that's a fun time out. Running around cliffs. Can we all have hot chicken? Oh, I see what you mean. Now, when I say hot, the whole point is that it's supposed to be a sort of penalty. It's a game you play. And so I think the hot one, I think they all have some heat to them. But the point is, there is one which is ridiculously overspiced and is just unpleasant to eat. I think that's the idea. Have you watched the Hot Ones show? I have not. We finished a game today, Pikachu. This was, of course, a King's Quest 4 stream when I started, and we finished it. And I asked everyone what they wanted me to do, and Omaha suggested Elden Ring, so that's where we are. Oh, Tato. You're asking Tato if he's seen the Hot Ones. Sorry, we are going somewhere here. I'm just trying to navigate. There we go. So there's a village up there, I think. Or something. There's some sort of... It looks like there's some buildings up the top there, and I want to explore. I've seen clips of it. Hello everyone, that's a very clear and important message on screen about autism. Fostering understanding through direct, polite conversation is always beneficial. Oh, fun fact. Pikachu. Today, for the first time, Frosty actually used the word Ponchan twice in one shout-out. Oh dear. They're not having a great time. Woo! No, I'm not having a great time. Seems they may have had a rat problem. Yellow ember. What's a yellow ember? Ember taken from the eye socket of a corpse. What? Material used for crafting items. A sign that the deceased suffered from the flame of frenzy. This grape has ripened and burst. That is very... at multiple levels, that is very concerning. Oh, that reminds me. Please consider following Pikachu if you're not already. She's a lovely streamer. Pikachu, or Piku as they're affectionately known, is currently navigating the treacherous realms of From Software games. Their journey through Dark Souls 3 and Lies of P is fraught with challenges, but they persist with admirable determination. Fridays are reserved for cooperative adventures where they tackle Dark Souls 2 and other titles. A true testament to their resilience and spirit. Oh yeah, how are you getting on with Dark Souls 2 and 3? I think I saw you were fighting the twins in Dark Souls 3 recently. I mean, the last time I saw you streaming, you hadn't reached the twins yet, but you were right next to, like, you could see the boss arena in the distance. You were that close. So I'm not surprised that you've obviously made it to the twins now, but I don't know whether you whether you've defeated them yet. And what about Dark Souls 2? How's that going? My sincere apologies, Tato. Oh, hang on. If you say it one more time, it won't be a polite conversation anymore. My sincere apologies, Tato. I certainly do not intend to cause any annoyance. Perhaps we might focus on more pleasant matters. I believe you mentioned something about hot sauce challenges earlier. Have you yet fought time of the day specific boss? Nope. Oh, are you speaking to me, Tato? Are you referring to the Night Cavalry? Because yes, I fought and defeated the Night Cavalry last time. Took me by surprise as well, because I did not know that they had time of the day specific bosses in this game. I really didn't. I haven't played for a while, waiting for Noodle to contact me. Oh, that's cool. Do you have a backup plan if Noodle's not able to If Noodle has to bow out. I mean, I'd offer to help, but of course I'm on PC and you're on console and there's no crossplay. Backup plan is getting good. Hello? Well, isn't that interesting? Looks like if I'm careful I can go down there. But do I do that now or do I go up there first? Hard choice. I'm leaning towards we go up top first and then we did they just shoot fire at me from their eyes? I think they did. I think we go up here first, then we go down. First off left, then let there be grace. Grace to the left. Grace to the left of me, grace to the right. I see no grace. I guess so. Aha, there's the grace. What do you think would take longer, Pikachu? Doing it solo, or you and me starting again and doing the whole game co-op? Ketherick is coincidentally in the same spot as me. Oh, that's convenient. Are you friend? Ow! No. Good. So what happened to them? I assume this isn't their natural state. I assume something has afflicted them. Seamless is a great way to do it. Oh, what's seamless? Do tell. I didn't know you could stylize your text like that on Twitch, Omaha. I'm almost done. Maybe I can do it. Seamless is a mod. Oh, okay. So that makes multiplayer work better, does it? The trouble with that idea is that... wait, I'm not getting the frenzy illness, am I? The trouble with that is that Pikachu's on console. So no modding, so far as I'm aware. Thank you for giving Omaha a shout out. Omaha, a most intriguing streamer, appears to be an aficionado of diverse gaming experiences. The recent foray into Hollow Knight Silksong suggests a penchant for narrative-rich adventures. One might speculate whether they are indeed locked in a space capsule, as their bio suggests. Regardless, the channel promises a delightful melange of gaming and conversation. Do join them, if you please. Log for a few. Okie dokie, Pikachu. That build-up was frenzy. Yes, the multiplayer just runs completely seamless. You don't have to summon before and after each boss. That would be wonderful. I wish that it would have been so nice to have played through the some of the Dark Souls games like that. Hello, that is a large Marika statue. Ailing Village. Still doesn't work crossplay. Yeah. Precious item ahead. Kalu Baptismal Church. Kalu Calais. Rapture's Day. All those rats slowly making their way over to me. Very ominous. Uh-oh. That's actually a problem. Potentially. We're alright. We survived. Behold madness. All the more let there be ruin. Some of the churches offer additional challenges at night, just be aware. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The flame or frenzy? Emits burst of yellow flame of frenzy from the eyes. Incantation originating from the maddening three fingers causes the yellow flame of frenzy to burst forth from the caster's eyes. Charging increases the range of the burst. The flame of frenzy deals damage and causes build-up of madness. This incantation also causes build-up of madness in the caster and is only effective against tarnished. Interesting. It is a faith spell though. Depends if you want additional challenges. It's not all of them, but some do have extra visitors at night. Sacred Tear. What's Sacred Tear? Improves Sacred Flask's potency. Blessing of the Erd Tree. Worshipped in the churches of all lands, this is but a faint vestige. Increases the potency of a Sacred Flask's restorative effects. Can be used after resting at a site of grace. During the age of the Erd Tree, these tears were used to spread the faith, but theirs was once a certain blessing. I don't understand. Is this for my physique potion? Wondrous physique. Upgrade the flask item. Oh! Seed more flasks. Tier better flasks. Right, with you. Then that's a jolly good find. I'm quite happy we found that. Ah! Indeed. Oh wait. I thought we'd already... cleared the area, I guess not. I think it's clear now. How am I doing for... yeah, I'm a long way off leveling. Right, I guess I'll rest up at the site of grace. That'll get me my flask back, and I can upgrade my flask, and then we'll head down to that area, I guess. I don't see why not. I noticed that they tie FP and HP together. I'm either upgrading both or neither. Which is fine. Not complaining at all, I just note it. Right, where was the way down? That wasn't the way down I looked at before, but if it works, it works. No, that's just going to take me over to a different area. That's going to take me down to where the bridge is, which isn't what I want. Ah, I want here. Yes, I want to jump across these carefully. Try ranged battle against what? Not encouraging. I survived, which is good news. So far, at least. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, there are creatures here. Try right. Really? Oh no, right would be this way, presumably. Good. We're still alive. Is that Grace down there? There's something down there. Well, that's upsetting. Oh my goodness. I didn't particularly come here to focus on the scarab, but... Lightning strike. Good, I can hit them. How are we looking? Not too bad. We seem to be winning this fight. Are they doing the lightning, or is it something about the area? Environmental. Ah, that's unfortunate. Right. Area's clear. Volga bloom. Well, we survived. Those plants in the ground grow in lightning areas. I see. If we're reasonably safe, I might read the description. Oh, hello there. Yellow flower that grows in lightning-struck lands. Material used for crafting items, imbued with traces of lightning essence. So it probably lets me create the equivalent of the resin from Dark Souls that infuse lightning on your weapons. Try here. First off map. I like these plans to create lightning arrows. I see. Ah, over here? Doesn't look particularly safe. I don't have another idea. We survived. I mean, it hurt, but we did survive. Oh, there's a cave here. Huh. Yeah, why not? Oops, I didn't mean to destroy that that fire. Morn Tunnel. Huh. This must be connected to Castlemorn. Connected in the sense of being related to, not necessarily physically connected, although it might be. Oh, did you see that? There was a tunnel there we could have explored. Ah, but there's a point of grace here. Let's rest up here quickly and then we'll check out the tunnel we missed. Oh, there's more stuff there. I actually have a problem now. Ah ha ha. That's the way down. This is looking a lot like the one we did before. Which is fine, I'm not complaining. I'm just suggesting that there seems to be a there are repeating environmental motifs. I'm starting to learn how to read read the environment as the developers intended. Something incredible ahead. Yes, there are. Why are you crying? Everything alright? I see nothing ahead. Could this be something? Yeah, nothing ahead. Which is a shame. Oh, I thought I'd missed that for a second. Rightio. Let's advance, I guess. Ow. Those are the creatures that we fought a lot of in Castle Morn, aren't they? I recognise them immediately, but I was trying to place them. That's the creatures that they are. The Mournlings, or... I don't know what their real name is. Interesting. I'm glad I saw that. I could have easily missed that otherwise. That ladder. I'm a bit disappointed that the developer that has prided itself in creating unique environments for almost 2 decades now has multiple reused environments and enemies in this game. The game is fun, but errors like this feel so repetitive. Oh, I see. Hang on. Did I get both of them? Because there were 2 of them. But I only see one body. Having unique content in such a big game is not quite easy. Now, I truly wish they would have done is had each of these little side dungeons like the Bloodborne Chalice dungeons. I randomly assembled building block rooms. Really? I really did not like those Bloodborne dungeons. You know, they just... to be fair, that is at least partly down to implementation. I'm sure it could have been done much, much better. But yeah, overall, I wasn't particularly struck by the Chalice dungeons. They, like these for the most part, were optional. Yeah, but it's still content that people might like to see. And it's not nice to see that content made of an inferior quality. It's true to say that random generators can be made which do a really good job, but it is not trivial. What's going on over here then? Oh, that's just one of the enemies looking the other way. As it happens on top of a bloodstain. Oh! No! Get out of that. Didn't get out. Didn't get out in time. I do like so much Bloodborne dungeon. Chalice dungeons are more than enough for me. I'll tell you, now that I think about it, I don't think it's so much that the the Bloodborne dungeons are randomly generated that I had an issue with. It's that they seemed... It was very easy to get lost in them. They just completely lacked character, but specifically in a navigational sense. Which clearly is a function of the way they were randomly generated, but it didn't have to be that way. I mean, the problem... There was no rhyme or reason to the way things were organised, and... there were no landmarks to go by either. Like, if you, for example, entered a building you'd never seen before for the first time, but a real world building, chances are you would fairly quickly learn the layout. Maybe not definitely, but it's pretty likely you would. And that's because every room is likely unique. You know, at the very least decorated differently, slightly different size, etc. And so your brain learns to connect it all. That's what you lose with the way they did the way they generated the Bloodborne Chalice dungeons. I mean, there were other problems. That definitely wasn't the only problem. But I feel like that was one of the things that really detracted from it. I was wondering where he went. Golden Rune. Well, once you finish more of these side dungeons, I would like to hear your opinion. You feel this part of the content is as good as the large plot-driven dungeons? Also, not all caves are the same in this game. Not the same, but definitely reusing very similar pieces. There are many templates. Not all dungeons in Bloodborne are randomly generated. I forgot the term the game used for the random ones. Root dungeons, I think? Root is correct. Also, lovely to see you, VZ. How are you? Good day, VZ. Oh, good day. VZ appears to be a most intriguing individual. They describe themselves as nothing if not inconsistent, which is rather enigmatic, is it not? They seem to enjoy From Software games, particularly Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and they have a fondness for coffee, especially espresso. Perhaps they find these games to be a relaxing pastime? How curious. You also seem to have a charitable disposition, quite admirable, I must say. I'm okay, how are you? I'm surviving, thank you for asking. Hi VZ, I'm back from Lurk. Hi Pikachu. Sneaky, sneaky. We'll have to see how these dungeons, as you say, once I've played more of them, how I feel about them. But I will say, one thing that I really enjoyed and have been enjoying about these dungeons so far, sorry, I wanted to get that parry. As silly as it is, how do I put it? One of the things I've really enjoyed, even though on the face of it this might seem like a detriment, I don't mean it that way, is how short they've been. I think it would have been a massive, massive mistake if they had if they started to try and make these almost cookie cutter dungeons be longer, if they just kept trying to expand them out. But as it is, having a area with a fairly familiar makeup, which I know I can go into and complete everything in there within, you know, a fairly short space of time, it changes it from being It is not so much a interesting exploration like a lot of the rest of the game. It's more like a palate cleanser. It's like, oh, I'm going to do something a little bit different for 30 minutes. Something that's familiar. I know what I'm getting. Ada and I were talking about you this morning, Easy. Were your ears burning? I'm sure I don't want to know. All good things. All good things. They do get longer, but not by a ton. Also, I respect the opinion presented here, just offering mine. Yep, and my opinion may change with time, obviously. Have I missed anything? No, I don't think I have. Can I get a backstab as opposed to using up my precious flame spell? Sort of. It didn't do the damage I'd hoped though. You're taking a break from ER because you're enjoying Silksong, right, Omaha? I can only assume there's going to be a boss here somewhere. But as yet, I have no idea where. Boss ahead. Huh. Well, there we go. Therefore, first off, precious item. Did they just point it the wrong way? And they meant down here. That's where we started, isn't it? Good day, everyone. I observed the asking about my autism overlay. It is a noble endeavour to promote understanding and clear communication, aligning perfectly with the welcoming atmosphere our Magnifico cultivates. Shh, Frosty. Yes, but still playing ER occasionally offline. There's a lot of enemies here. A troubling number of enemies, one might say. I'm debating in my head who I want to execute first. Because I don't want to end up fighting loads of enemies at once. Don't mind me. Back off. Heal. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh my goodness, they're right behind me. was not expecting them to suddenly appear behind me like that. Ow! Okay, we've recovered. Not fantastically. I'm a bit low on resources now. But a recovery has been made. VZ, I was surprised that you didn't pop into our dad's stream during BB. You said it was Demon Souls. Oh, hello there. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh my goodness, and again. Ow! Job done. Right, how are we looking? Is this area actually clear? There's at least one enemy left. I think it's mostly clear. Good. I suspect I was at work. No, the first time. Arteria leaf. First off here. What's an arteria leaf? Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins, hence arteria as in arterial. Material used for crafting items, exceedingly rare to find. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins. Stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. I am confused. When you first popped into chat ever. The beginning of your and Art Dad's beautiful friendship. Do you mean you're surprised that they didn't meet each other earlier? That must be the boss. Which is fine. I'm not really equipped to deal with them right now, though. Is the only caveat, but that's okay. I need my items back. My flasks in particular. Soft cotton. I mean, I know what that means. But what's the significance in this game? A soft but sturdy cotton formed from splitting open row of fruit in a particular manner. Craftable item. Attaches cotton to the bottom of one's feet, allows for a temporary reduction in fall damage and sound, also reduces the sound of one's footsteps. If you must court danger, at the very least, tread lightly. Interesting. How am I doing for runes? Not too bad. I popped into Art Dad's stream way back when. He was bathed in red light, and I joked that it looked like he was... Blimey. Is there no shortcut in this zone? I mean, not that I can see. If there is, where? Jumping down from up there, if you could survive it, would be a shortcut. He said he met you while he was playing Demon Souls. I can't believe that. Right, how are we doing for hard runes? Where would hard runes be? I feel like I'm being very stupid. He said it was bathed in red light, trying the edgy look. He said it was easier on his eyes. Aha, there they are. Yeah, I have loads of those. Okay. Here's the plan then. We'll head back up to the thingamabob, the point of grace. In fact, can I just warp there? Probably. No. I will pop a few hard runes, level once, and then we will try to take the fastest path down to the boss. And if I die, well, it doesn't matter because I've just spent my runes anyway. Looks like he changed his mind. There are so many items in here, I keep forgetting. I know. That's one of the things I dislike. Which, oh my goodness. Oh, well now we know it's possible to survive that fall at least. What was I thinking? It's funny for someone that grew up playing Morrowind and considers it, you know, one of the great games, to have an issue with having lots of items, but I don't know, I just feel like when I was growing up playing Morrowind, like that was one of the main games I played. I spent many hours in it, and I was perfectly happy to learn about all the items in the world and what they did and so on. But now that I'm playing new games regularly, I'm getting through games at quite a rate. I don't have time to, or I don't want to spend the time learning what all this does. It's just too much. Which I realise is a change in me and my circumstances, not so much a problem with the game. Oh. Let's try that again. I think he might still use red light to see if he's having issues with his eyes. That's what we like to see. Hang on, I didn't level. I'm a moron. I said I was going to do it, and then I promptly didn't do it. Good thing I noticed that when I did. Is it 4 that I need to be able to level? Or do I need slightly more than that? No, that should do it. Right, let's level again. I'll keep going with endurance for now. Fairly soon we want to pivot into something like faith. There's a big part of me that wants to stop investing in endurance at this point and get back to it later. But it's that carry capacity. It is so useful. Does actually improve our defenses as well. In the network test, your carry capacity was tied to strength. Endurance never disappoints. Part of me wishes it stayed that way. That's going to be pretty OP though. I mean, as in the attribute, that's going to make strength quite phenomenally good. That worked. Well, hey. We have a straightforward way to what I assume is going to be the boss. I have no idea what's behind this door. It could well be a troll though, so I'll have the flame ready. Scaly Misbegotten. Why am I keep getting hit? There we go, that's what I meant to do. There was no skill there, but I knew I didn't need a skill. Rusted Anchor. Let me add that to the list of bosses we've defeated. "11. Scaly Misbegotten." Interesting that that other boss was Leonine Misbegotten. I assumed that was like treated as his title, but I guess it's actually more of a group of people. What if Dustbugs have won? Gonna get a switch too? Hang on. Do 3 in Elden Ring at least. NL was my first one ever. Night Rain. You were playing with fire. Oh yeah, I forgot about Night Rain. What if Dustbugs have one? Gonna get a switch too? I'm not sure I fully followed that conversation. What if Dustbugs has won what? And NL was your first what, sorry? Is there anything else here before I leave? I don't think so. I could check what that anchor does. A rusty anchor wielded as a weapon. Each of its 4 flukes is thick and sharp, enabling piercing attacks. When the Tarnished left the lands between with their lord, one boat alone was said to have been left behind. Skill: Barbaric Roar. Let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power, while active strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. That is very interesting. But if it's a weapon, why is it in the item category? And what's this about Tarnished leaving the lands between? I thought I'm Tarnished and I'm in the lands between. And who was their lord? I feel there's quite a lot of lore there that is being alluded to but not being explained. Oh, network tests. Think it will be? No idea, but I'm not too bothered. You're in the recent items category. It's also in weapons. Oh! Oh, I didn't realise that's how it worked. I know it said recent items up the top, but I suppose when I first read that, I assumed that's how it was sorting. I didn't realise that this is like all items. This is a category for all items in your inventory, but sorted in a particular way. Try to get over the barrel. I think it may be a bit late for that. I hope I didn't miss anything important there. Hang on. I want to get to that point of grace so I can heal. I did that because once you pick up things, they fly a little way and you can never find it. I know, that's why being able to sort by most recent is so useful. But I kind of wish they had just done what, you know, most systems of that sort do, which is just let you go into any category and then sort by whatever criteria you want. Like most valuable to least valuable, heaviest to lightest. Then again, items are weightless in this game, aren't they? Provided you're not wearing them. Most recent to least recent, by name, etc. Alphabetical, that is. What was I going to do? I was about to do something. Oh, I was going to check if I can equip anything without going over the limit. I don't think I can. Oh. I could actually equip the Flamecrest shield. And it is a medium shield. Slightly better. Quite a lot better, actually, in terms of guarded damage. That's the one I'm working towards. I can't wield that yet. But no, it's a good intermediate on my way to the brass shield. But the thing is, can I block it? How do I check the powers? It's not under passive effects. Where's the skill? Where would that be listed? I'm probably just being blind. It's probably in front of me. You did not miss anything. Spend 5 minutes scrolling around looking for stuff. It's usually like, hey, I got a thing. What was it? Where did it go? Oh, well. Oh, that happened to me so many times through the Dark Souls series. Yeah, it's... What they have done is a definite massive improvement. And I'm certainly not suggesting otherwise. Parry. I can parry with it. Right. Okay, so for now, this is just better in every way. Just a better weapon for us. At some point I want to get parry onto the brass shield, but I don't yet know how to do that. I don't know how to get skills onto... I don't know how to rearrange skills. I've been told it's possible. Pretty sure there's a knife you can get super early game. It's where you get Torrent, if I'm not mistaken. It's possible I have it. Bird up. Oh my goodness. That was well timed, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. They won't stop. Alright, we're okay. Tunnel ahead. They seem to be assuming that I'm coming from the other direction, which is interesting. That implies that there's another way I could have got here. There's actually quite a lot over here now I look. FromSoft is 10 years old ahead. Sorry, FromSoft is 10 years ahead in world building and bosses, but 10 years behind in basic quality of life and technology stuff. If you have it, you should be able to change Ashes of War at a blacksmith, or I think even at Grace. Oh, I can change Ashes of War, but I don't think that means that I can, for example, put parry on a shield. Unless I had an Ash of War that gave the parry ability, which I don't think I do. As I understand it, Ashes of War give very specific abilities that you wouldn't otherwise have access to. Parry is an Ash of War, so yeah, you gotta get it. Right, that'll be it then. I've got the knife. I don't think I have a parry Ash of War. But that does explain it. It's also in an early game area, if I recall correctly. That's good to know. What an unexpected turn of events. some sort of ruins up there. String? I saw you trying to sneak up behind me. Must say, the Hoplite build is effective. Didn't go well for them. Not one bit. Sorry, I'm trying to find my... I'm trying to reorient myself. That's the way I came from. Because I got so distracted by the fighting for my life that I actually forgot where I was topologically. Be right back. Barnal sells it if you've met him already. I don't know if I've met them. I've met the merchant at the church, and I've met the nomadic merchant. The church being the one where you get the knife from, I think. It's certainly where the blacksmith is. Time for another ad break. We shall be back in 3 minutes. I'll still be here to talk to. He's not a normal merchant. He's distinct. Okay. I'm not sure if I've met him. The name... I don't think I've met him. I don't think you went there yet. That would explain it. As I say, 3-minute ad break. We'll be back shortly. How are you liking the game so far? I'm liking it a lot, actually. It might be my favourite of the Souls-like games. Good day. Daddy Annie appears to be a rather enigmatic... Oh, Daddy Annie, you don't stream. I'm so sorry. We've had this conversation before and I keep forgetting. Sorry. Oh, it's that good already. So far, I am worried that I may change that opinion. That something might happen and I just come to hate the game. But yeah, so far it feels... how would I put it? It's very... It's got the main ingredients of the Souls games that I like, but it feels really quite casual. Like it's so easy to just explore around, having interesting combat. It's not a deep game. It's not a particularly complicated game. But it is fun. It does get pretty difficult later on, honestly. Yeah, it's so diverse. The open world part feels casual. The main dungeons are no joke. Yeah, that's a bit where I think I may end up changing my opinion. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, there's people have left messages up there, I think. Oh no, that was just reflections. That was like reflections on the top surface being visible from underneath or something, I think. The game does have its lows, but I still think it's clearly the best. The only game that that I feel might challenge its top spot currently, of the ones I've played, is Bloodborne. But I think right now it's winning out. It is coming ahead even of Bloodborne. Agreed. Most polished from Soft so far. Oh, they improved and polished a lot of the flaws the old games had. I'll say it's a good game. I come off as negative, far from it. Elden Ring is a very good game, but it has flaws that pass some of the strong points. John Logie Bard invented the television in the 1920s, ushering in a new era of media and entertainment. Bloodborne main game bosses were so disappointing fight-wise. Do you think? Especially when Bloodborne's combat is so smooth and on par with Elden Ring. Demi-human forest ruins. Ow. I don't like chasing a guy with a birdcage on his head through oh, you don't like chasing a guy with a birdcage on his head through a stairway maze? That's true. That Michaelash boss fight was pretty awful. Honestly, Michaelash didn't make me as mad as I thought he would. I think it depends upon your luck, honestly. Sometimes the Michaelash fight just comes together, and sometimes it is infuriating how many times you have to repeat it. Like, even ignoring anything else, just how long it takes him to like go to the first room where you fight him can vary a lot. Sometimes he will just run round and round and round and round for an obnoxious amount of time before you're even allowed to fight him. I did die a lot. I do hope the trivia question was an enjoyable diversion during the advertisement break. It is always commendable when a stream provides opportunities for learning and engagement. Regarding the overlay, ask me about my autism. It serves as a thoughtful reminder of the importance of clear communication and understanding for all members of our community. I trust the stream continues to be a most welcoming place for everyone. The One Reborn is probably the worst one. There's just not good ones that are smooth to play against. Do you think? I don't remember particularly having a problem with the One Reborn. Do you just think it's too easy? That looks like it's quite possibly a boss. Might not be. No, it's just frustrating. Huh. I don't know why, but I don't think that was my experience. I think it was honestly a bit easy. You actually have quite a lot of control over when you do that boss fight, don't you? Maybe I just got to it much later in the game and found it easy because I was comparatively a lot more... I was comparatively overpowered. That might be the difference. Yeah, I know what you mean about the magic users at the top. But you just beeline straight for them. Like, there's stairs that take you up the top, and the moment you enter the boss arena, you run straight for the stairs. You can get to the stairs without the boss being able to hit you once. It's not that hard. And then you kill them all, and the boss can't hit you from the top. I'm not 100% sure that is completely true. I think I'd have to double check whether the boss has any attack that can hit you up there. But like, they struggle to hit you at the very least. Like, then the boss is not a threat to you when you're up top. I feel like there's not big enough skill gaps. Like, there's barely any bosses that make you need to get good. I think he can hit you up there. Okay. thinking about it. Yeah, that's right. Come to me. Fight me out here, where you won't have any support from your friends. This is either really good or really bad. It depends if the large one was aggroed. I think the large one was aggroed and they're coming towards me. Yep. Alrighty. That hurt. Oh, you can use magic. Does that imply intelligence? Or does that just mean they have access to a magic item? I'm not sure in universe what the significance of being able to cast spells like that is. Oh, hang on. Recharge my magic. Nearly died. Demi-human queen staff. Crystal burst. Glintstone staff, styled as a scepter, a gift once given to the demi-humans to foster peace. It can be wielded even by those of low intelligence. Ah, sneered at by fools in the academy. This armament has no skill. If the armament is in the other hand, if the armament in the other hand has a skill, that skill will be used instead. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, but presumably it'd be used from the other hand. I see. So, like, if I had a shield in one hand and that if I had a shield in the left hand and the demi-human queen staff in the right, presumably, if I tried to parry, I would parry with the shield, not the queen staff. I just noticed. It made the point, it went out of its way to emphasise it can be wielded even by those of low intelligence. And look, we don't meet the intelligence requirement. Elden Ring is the best bosses by far. It does also have some frustrating ones, but the best ones stand out a lot. Good observation. More arteria leaf. I think that's this area done, so far as I'm aware. Interesting little spot. Still, what does that say? Still no, I failed. Starlight? No, Faith not Crystal Tear. A crystal tear formed slowly over the ages where the Erdtree's bounty falls to the ground can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physique. The resultant concoction temporarily boosts one's faith. Interesting. Very interesting. Flyer ahead. Try jump attack. Looks like I can actually climb my way out of here up this way. We're not too far off another level. I don't think we've explored up here before. What's going on? Oh, just some more of those undead creatures, I think. With the torches, I mean. Ow. Ow. Oh, I can't parry that. Fair enough. Presumably the torch attack does next to no actual damage, but does a load of poise damage, I would guess. A point of grace, which is lovely. Hello, how are you doing? The mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O Marika, Queen Eternal, here's your unwanted child. Okay. Well, I hope you have a nice rest of your evening. So envious to see you play for the first time. That good, eh? I'll tell you one game I would really like to play again for the first time, and obviously never can, and that's Disco Elysium. That was a very good game. That was a very, very good game. Sacred Tear. Ooh, can I upgrade my flasks again? Outer Wilds. I'm doing DLC right now. My goodness, it's scary. Yeah, it does get a bit spooky, doesn't it? I'll be honest with you, I think I got a bit frustrated with the doing stuff all over and constantly redoing stuff in that game. I know it was like the conceit of the game, but it did get very annoying, especially once you knew what you had to do, but every time anything went wrong, suddenly you'd have to go all the way back to the start, and that would be like another 20 minutes of your time gone. It did get a bit annoying. Still, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh my goodness! It's an Olivia raid! Oh, I see Twitch alert still isn't working. That's annoying. But thank you so much for the raid. It's lovely to see you, and this is very unexpected. A most delightful newcomer to the streaming realm. Ali's Sweet Tooth Games, or Ali as they're affectionately known, is a charming individual who has recently embarked upon their gaming journey. They seem to favour cooperative adventures, as evidenced by their recent escapades in It Takes Two with a companion. Ooh, who are you playing with? When not gaming, Ali enjoys leisurely strolls with their canine companion, Maluma, and experimenting in the kitchen. A well-rounded and amiable streamer indeed. Well, welcome in, streamers. For those that don't know me, this is the El Magnifico Games channel. I'm Robert. I play all sorts of games. I play old games, and I play new games. I play games that require you to think, and I play games which are more actiony. Today we finished King's Quest IV, which is an old Sierra point-and-click adventure game, and then we moved on to doing a bit of Elden Ring. I will probably be continuing with the King's Quest series in the near future, so probably starting King's Quest V sometime soon. The streaming schedule that I currently have planned is Monday is going to be Elden Ring, Wednesday is going to be my memorial stream for Cure Dolly, who was a Japanese teacher on YouTube who died a few years ago. For that, I will be playing Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which was one of her favourite games. And then it probably won't be till next Friday that I get back to the point-and-click adventures, but that's the plan. Honestly, it does get a bit frustrating needing to reset exactly when you found something, but the looping every 22 minutes didn't really bother me that much. As much as I hate doing everything over again in any game. But I got left behind the raid. Oh no, Pikachu. Hey Bert. Hope you're well, but I heard your voice on Ali's stream, so I followed behind. What was I doing? I was upgrading my flasks, wasn't I? I believe that was the plan. Flasks. Yes, please upgrade my flasks. Wonderful. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing here. I'm just exploring my way through Elden Ring for the first time ever. Nice to meet you. I love your emotes. Mine? Yes. You do have nice emotes. Visions of just getting started. Time for inspection. What does that mean? Oh wow, there's stuff down there. Huh. I don't think I can survive that fall. Over there, maybe? I think it would have to be. What have we stumbled across? I'm just checking the perimeter a bit more before I commit to jumping down there. There's always stuff somewhere in this game. I still need to make more. Been lazy. Your emotes definitely have a lot of character, Pikachu, which I think mine largely lack. Hey Pikachu. Well, I made it that far. I don't see any point to jump onto there. Oh, there's ruins on the other side as well that we've probably never visited. I think this was actually once one location, one settlement of some sort. I could try to jump down there. That's probably my best bet. Ow. We survived though, that's the important thing. Birds ahead. Be wary of up. I think that means I'm about to get attacked from above. Although it hasn't happened yet. Jumping required ahead. Somehow I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's just a player trolling. Okay, Magnifico. Hate to raid and run, but I gotta get some stuff taken care of. Have a great stream. Oh no, that's absolutely fine, and thank you so much for the raid. That's very kind of you. I do appreciate it. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, if you're still here, is D&D on tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Well, not my finest moment, but we won. Dark Souls Invisible Bridge probably has killed many people with these trolls. You never know with Souls games. Oh yeah, that's true. Although they did say jump, not it's safe to walk across here. Might have to get off Torrent for a second. Praise be the... Wait. Praise the cliff? Well, that was an unusual way to die. Stuck. Not a fan of that one. What am I looking at there? Looks like there's some ruins on an island. Oh, I'll probably get across the water there, maybe? Or do I need to get a ferry across? Indications there may be a boatman. Maybe I pay a ferryman to get me across? Which one in particular? The DS1 Seath one or the DS3 Anorlando? Pay a ferryman. I'm guessing I'm not on the mark then. Skyrim mechanics. Ah. Why is it always futility? Sadness ahead. Ah, gorgeous view. It is quite nice actually. There's another path to get you, and you go through a cave. Ooh! Also, lovely to see you, Art Dad. How are you? Let's give you a shout out. I think there was a cave in the rift. I'm not sure where the rift is, I'm sorry. Art Dad is a veteran and healthcare worker who enjoys gaming and art with his sons. They play a variety of games, including Souls games and Dragon Ball Z. Recently, they've been streaming Elden Ring and Bloodborne. Will OBS crash today? Perhaps we'll find out. Pull up the map real quick. Go up. When you say up, do you mean up here or do you mean north? On the map. Oh, I see. To the left. Oh, I see what you mean. To get to the island we go through a cave. I'm with you. So I would predict there would be a cave somewhere around here, probably. It's Art Dad. So this whole area I've never been. Next to the broken buildings on the map. Are these the broken buildings? I'll probably go there later on. Tan on the edge. So around here. There's a merchant there too. Okie doke, I'll try to remember that. I've still got like this portion of the island to do. Although I could come back to that later if I wanted. Uh-oh. there, yes. I see. Thank you for telling me. I'll remember that, and we'll probably go there once I've done a bit more on this peninsula. How close am I to leveling, actually? Not that. Fairly close, but not really close. I'm setting up to build a build similar to yours, but with magic and melee. Oh, I see. Interesting. It'll be very interesting to hear how that goes. I do feel pretty strong for this stage of the game, but some of that may have come down to things like getting the full Godric armor. What is that? It looks like an automaton, it is. Is that a boss? Containers. You'll need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You'll not be able to make more of these items than you have container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. What? I don't know what they mean. Do you mean you get only a certain number of uses of items that come in containers, but you will get the container item back after it's fully used up? Yeah. Pikachu, I'm currently wearing Godric Knight helm, Godric Knight armor, Godric Knight gauntlets, Godric Knight greaves. I'm also using their partisan spear. That was also from them. Well, it's simple. I know where everything I need is, where you're learning things, and in a small part of the world, and you can make fire bombs. Yes. Then you can craft them again. Drift out in the fraud armor. Oh, knight armor. I don't know why you would... what you mean by the fraud armor, but okie dokie. These gentlemen don't appear to have heads, which, strikes me as an unusual choice. Some might say a bold choice. Ow. I'm not doing great here. There we go. They're not that tough as long as you don't let them block. Right. That wasn't too bad. Yes, you can use containers to build, say, grenades, and then when you throw them, you need to craft more grenades so you keep the containers. How does that make sense if I've just thrown it? Oh, that's where the bell's coming from. I was confused since I didn't recall Godric wearing armor. It would be interesting armor if he did. Very unique. I wonder what colour it would be. I feel this is getting spoilery. Probably golden. What is that thing? It's loud. I get the feeling if I get too close to that thing, just the volume of it's gonna hurt the character. Why did you shush yourself, Pikachu? Wait, did I accidentally use a flask there? Why's my health full all of a sudden? For spoilers, I see. I kind of want to get on top of that thing. Right, does this hurt? If I get really close to it? No. I was reprimanding myself. Do it then. Or get on top. I'd love to. I don't know how to do it. I don't have a levitate spell. They're not really close. Can I aggro them? To get them to follow me? No, they don't really seem to care about me. And honestly, given their size, I don't blame them. I think later you find a scroll with clues on how to get into these. You don't need it now anyway. It will be useless. But it's a mystery I want to solve. Alright, I'll move on. Omaha's point regarding potential Elden spoilers is most thoughtful. It ensures the experience remains delightful for all. The camaraderie here is truly heartwarming. We don't even need it, ever need it, it's just optional. You can solve it if you want. Well, let's be honest. What's the likelihood that I will solve it? I don't really have anything to go on. Sort of like just casting spells at it and seeing what happens. I don't honestly, since I already know the answer, I can't really imagine how hard it would be. Well, logically, I'm not going to be able to get up to it without its cooperation to some degree. If I had some sort of bell, that would be tempting. Ring it, I mean. But I don't. So far as I'm aware, I don't. I don't fancy scouring my whole inventory just in case. Can't target anything here, can I? No, nothing here seems to count as a target, which is very notable. Can't run up its legs, can I? No. The bell's jolly tempting. No, I just go through it, I clip through it. I can't help but think the bell's not there by accident though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to go on. It's a mystery. Ooh. Grace? Fourth Church of America. Very nice. And a sacred tear. Can I use that immediately, or do I need 2 sacred tears at this point? Oh, I can use it immediately. Oh, we've been very lucky on the sacred tear front this stream, haven't we? I don't think I'd found a single one before this stream, and now in quick succession we found 3. What do you know about Marika so far? She was a queen, she was revered, she's disappeared. Also, the Lost Grace seems to be associated with her. In some way. Same with the minor Erd trees. I know less about the Erd trees. Hello. That looks like a boss fight. Weeping Everjail. I may regret this, but why not? Hang on, how much? Yeah, I hope I don't lose those 5k. I don't think you die in this one. The imp seal is in effect. What? Am I trapped? Yes. Stone sword key was lost with use. If you die in an Everjail, your runes are out here when you come back. It's a paid boss fight. Oh, I see. Well, whoever they locked up here, they really wanted to make sure they were never got out, didn't they? Ancient hero of Zamor. Am I not doing that? Somehow I get the feeling fire is going to be effective against this one. It is fairly effective, but not as effective as I thought. Ow, that hurt. And I'm dead. Dancer. There's so many cool face spells later on. I look forward to it. if I go back to the last site of grace, I can reassign my spells. Nah. The only other spell I have that... Oh no, I do have that lightning bolt one. That might be good. Oh well, too late now. Alright, where's the other jail? Behind me? Yeah. You're right! My runes are very usefully outside. Alright, what were they called again? Ancient Hero of Zamor. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the damage was. Particularly appreciate that. Mistimed that badly. I don't know their attacks, so I can't read them. Got him. Not the most skillful victory in the world, but a victory was had nevertheless. Radagon's Scar Seal. Oh, was that 5k runes? That's a lot of runes. Ancient Hero of... Was it Zamar? Yeah! Deary me. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. An eye engraved with an Elden rune, said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. Raises vigor, endurance, strength and dexterity, but also increases damage taken. This seal represents the lifelong duty of those chosen by the gods. I don't know how I use seals. I don't know if it's, if it goes in my talisman slot. But that basically sounds like it's going to turn me into a berserker. Zamor. It's a talisman. It was kind of ridiculous when they, just after they had transitioned to phase 2, and how many flame attacks did they let me get off on them for free? Was it 5 or 6? That's why I won. Otherwise I didn't fight particularly well there. Yeah, it's good for people that don't get hit. Yeah, that flame is really effective against it. That was actually one of the most resistant bosses to the flame we've encountered yet. Like, that was not doing the chunk of the health bar that I am used to it doing. Yes, please. More endurance. Still can't get the brass shield on, but that's okay. Without going over. Yeah, but its attack had such a long wind up, you've got to spam it. I did. It was somewhat silly. My current thinking is I'll probably bring endurance up to about 20, and then I will start investing heavily in the in my other attributes, in particular strength, dexterity, and faith. That's my current thinking. I feel like 20 endurance should do me for a long time. Could be wrong. You can see the map. This is the map. I just realised these clouds... Do you suppose these are places that I go to later on in the game? Like islands. Hello. This looks like one of those areas where we may find one of those staircases into the ground. Oh, you've almost cleared everything you can. Do you mean on the peninsula? I mean, Limegrave in general. I feel like there's large parts of Limegrave I've not been to yet. Hello, what are you? Did not appreciate that. Oh, I'm dead. That is suboptimal. I didn't realise how close that creature was to the bell creature to where I just was. Jolly good. Oh, and there's the way down. I mean, I may as well clear a few of them out. Look at all the arrows in that stone wall. Stay alive! Get out of there! Oh my goodness, I nearly died to a fallen tree. These things are horrible. They really are doing me a mischief. Alright, excellent. Cuckoo glintstone. Let's have an explore down here then. What's your HP? Yeah, I don't know what I can do about that. I don't know if I have an item that can clear poisoned or not. It's a problem. Yeah, I think it's just the way it is for now. Hopefully there's not a boss here. Ambush shard. Hello there. How are you today?
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Now call me crazy, but she doesn't seem completely happy.
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
I feel like she's been subjected to torture. Try beating to a pulp. Could this... Can I do anything to help her? Yes. What can I do to help her? She did get healed there, so I think she is technically an ally.
It will do no good, I swear it.
Any ideas? Any ideas for assistance? Injustice ahead. I don't remember, wait. Because the game's not obviously giving me... The game's obviously not offering to let me do anything other than talk, so I'm not sure what I can do. I mean, how many ways can I interact with the world? I can attack things. and I can sometimes talk to them. Beyond that, what can I do? It would be spoiler. Do I have to come back here later? Ow. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, don't think you can do anything right now. Okay, I'll mark it on the map then. So hopefully I don't forget. Wait, Sorcerer's Cellon? Is that the Cellon we met before? Sorcerer's Cellon? Up there. Hopefully I'll remember to come back here and help. Talk to the other Cellon if you want to help. Ah! We may do that. But I'm tempted to do that right now. But I don't feel like there's much... Unless I stumble across another cave, I don't feel like there's much of this island left. This peninsula, rather. Look at them birds. No idea what those are. Some sort of mollusk, by the looks of things. What did I see there? Oh, one of those scarabs. I don't need that. That's just gives my flasks back. Oh, I did actually get a bunch of flasks back for some reason. I don't know why. The reason I'm not too bothered about getting my flasks back right now is because it looks like we're just finishing off this area, the last few places we haven't searched yet. And unless I stumble across, as I say, like an unexplored cave or something, it's very unlikely I'm going to come across anything that is particularly challenging. We're going to go on another... Oh, I love this map because it's cloudy. Oh, you mean this area? What do you mean the map? Which I can't bring up right now because I think we're technically in combat. We're going to go on break quickly. I'll still be here to talk to for anybody that either doesn't experience ad breaks or comes back early. I think I'm just going to ride around. I won't get involved in anything big, but I'm just going to ride around exploring, picking up loot. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Stay tuned. Oh, point of grace. Now a verse from our collective tale. In Elden Ring's vast cloudy lands, Daddy Arnie shares faith spells and plans. Zamor's talisman for the deft and spry, or flames against foes to fly. Do fly. Maps and HP, a watchful eye. Poison strikes, oh my, Flame cleanse me, a needed plea. Drink up, El Magnifico, heed the spree. Drogvagano loves the weeping view, cloudy skies in shades of blue. There's someone in there. I'll wait for the ad break to explore that building then. Since, that looks like, it may be, there may be some substantial content there. That thing, I think, is unexplored. I think. Yeah, there's some unexplored stuff up here by the looks of things. I don't like grave robbing, but we've done it once before. That's what chat seems to want. Golden rune. Golden rune. Golden rune. Golden rune. Golden rune. Golden rune. You just robbed graves in 2 games today. You could debate whether in King's Quest that was robbing a grave, since I didn't keep the goods. I gave them to the ghosts that belonged to the people who had died. So I don't know if you'd count that as robbing, but you're not altogether wrong. A most pleasant evening to you, El Magnifico. The atmosphere on this misty coast is quite evocative, wouldn't you agree? Chotogano, it reminds me of the charm found in exploring even the most obscure corners of the map. I trust the journey continues to be a fascinating one for all. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's head back to the house now, since the ad break's nearly over. Welcome back, everyone. During the ad break, I discovered this house, which seems to have a point of grace and a person inside. So I thought we should explore. Isolated merchant shack.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer.
How are you still going then? How are you still in business? Lantern. I'd love some Storm Sword keys. Lost Ash of War. Used to duplicate Ashes of War. Wandering Mausoleum. That might be the thing that I saw with the bell, actually. I do want the Stone Sword keys, but I don't want to spend that many runes this early on them. Kind of the same with the Lost Ashes of War.
Have a safe journey.
I don't know if, like, I don't know if those items infinitely respawn and I could always go to a merchant and buy them, or if, those are unique, or if like the 3 stone sword keys he has are unique in the world, and they'll always be there, or something else. Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. To stop the mausoleum stride, you need to clean up around its feet first. Oh, sorry. I imagine that's quite the nuisance. I'd say that keys are limited, so use them wisely. So do you want me to just destroy the things that are built up on its feet? I should have tried this, to be honest, because I destroyed one of those earlier. One of those patches and didn't think anything of it. Ow! do feel a bit dumb for not realising this. So is it wandering around because it's in pain or something? Because these things are parasitic? Oh, I'm glad I didn't get hit there. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't quite intend to do that. How did we find it out so suddenly? I just found the scroll in a merchant's inventory. This scroll specifically. To stop the mausoleum's stride, you need to clean up around its feet first. I feel dumb for not realising that, because I destroyed one of the things growing on its feet earlier. They're headless, like the undead in this area. With the Remembrance Duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you previously acquired. This includes remembrances from which you've already drawn out power. Duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. Huh. So this is useless to me right now. Still, whenever I encounter whatever remembrances are, I'm sure it'll be useful to know that I have a mausoleum that I have access to already. Pretty sure you can craft some stuff. It's mostly useless though. But it's in the first church merchant sells it. That nomadic merchant had it for whatever reason. The one that's over here. You read everything. That's satisfying. I'm not sure. I follow. No, I'm crafting on your menu. You don't have it. Oh, it was just ordinary skulls that broke. I heard something break underneath the horse's hooves and I wasn't sure what it was. Where was I going to go after this? I've forgotten what the plan was. Below equipment. Yeah, I don't have the item crafting, you're right. I remember Art Dad said about the tunnel. And I was going to explore that, but I swear there was something else I was going to do. Oh, speak to Sorcerer Lady, that was it. I remember now. Sorceress, I should say. No, I'm dead. Oh, I wasn't careful enough to keep myself alive. Crafting isn't that good, but it's still cool to have. You stole his whole fit. Indeed I did. Yeah, I didn't play that particularly well, but I did play it safe. There we go. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I got my flasks back. That's nice. All of them? I did. Very nice. Right, let's explore. How do I... That's how I get off the horse. Right, what have we got here? Tower of Return. Time for revenge. Revenge? Revenge against whom and why? Monstrosity. So I think this is the last place on the peninsula that I haven't explored that I am aware of. So after this we'll go off to speak to the sorceress and see if we can help the other sorceress. And then I guess we'll check out this cave, this tunnel Artdad pointed us towards. Oh, revenge against them. I didn't even know they were there. Excuse me, sir. I have a moment of your time to talk about the spear protruding through your chest. Thank you. Decoy ahead. Be wary of sending gas. Do I want to get hit by the sending gas? Because last time I was strongly advised to get hit by the sending gas. You decide. Well, worst case, as I say, we've just explored the entirety of this place, as far as I'm aware, other than maybe over there. So, worst case scenario, I just walk back. Is it going to take me back to Khalid, or am I going somewhere very different? Landell Royal Capital. What? Well, this is different. Walk back, right. Well, well. That appears to be a very large dragon statue. Reminds me a bit of Ebonheart from Morrowind, but considerably larger. You're in heaven. Am I? Oh, Grace. Thank you. Ah! The soundtrack! Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. How are you today? I don't think you have my best interests at heart, sir. Suspicions confirmed. Right, were you immune to that, or was I just not close enough? Okay. That seemed to be very effective, and yet it was doing basically no damage. So... we have a problem. I'm dead. So presumably this was supposed to be a massive troll. Taking the character here. That doorway does look large enough to allow the automaton through, assuming that's what they are. Thank you. Goes to show that there must be a lot of damage inflation in this game. Because like I say, per hit, that seemed to be doing a lot of damage, the fire. And yet, you could see it was barely scratching itself. That's interesting. There's a lever there. So presumably I have to activate... Presumably if I came here the normal way, I would, I'd be taking a lift up? Probably. I don't fancy my chances of surviving that fall. Could I get on horseback? No. I wouldn't guarantee that I would die from the fall we just looked at, but I don't fancy my chances. I don't know, that looks like it might be survivable. Trouble is, if I'm wrong, then I lose my runes. This would be a good place to try and parkour once, once I've leveled. Are you sure runes will stay above? Usually that's what happens. I feel like the window in Elden Ring is much smaller. But no! Right, I can't survive that. As in, the runes seem to end up closer to where I died than I'm used to in other Souls games. Yep, they are still up here, but look how close they are. They're right next to the edge. They're not even on the ground here. Yeah, I don't think... even if that is a distance which a player could fall and survive, I think it's scripted so that you can. I don't think you're supposed to go that way. I think the only thing here for us is that big automaton if I wanted to try and defeat it. Which I'm not sure I do. That's interesting. Is that a hand for a foot? I think it's intermediate between a hand and a foot. Anyway, I think we've done everything we can reasonably do here. For now. I'm sure this will be a very important place to come in the future. Looks like it's probably on another continent, unless it actually connects up via this way. Yes, you were trolled. Right. We were going to speak to the sorceress, weren't we? About the other sorceress. I don't remember where she was, though. There. Hello there.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
Study sorcery, give a scroll.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to
The
my
red mark is
academy
usually a
days.
quest.
Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Oh, can I only give you one scroll? Interesting.
You wish to continue the lesson? Very well.
You need to beat a boss
I
to
have
advance her
time
quest
aplenty.
line. Huh. Only one scroll. Okay. Okay, guess that's all I can do there then. Let us head over to where we think the tunnel probably is. Right. On the shore. Pretty sure the tunnel's in Limegrave. So making stuff up. Well, if I understood correctly, it's over this way. And so part of the question is how do I get down safely? That's not the way to get down safely. Well, that hurt. Maybe. You know, that is sadly a way that people really did die in real life. Riding horses near cliffs. Because for a very long time, horse riding was one of the main forms of transportation. They usually have very generous hitboxes. Oh, hang on. You could have double jumped to try to get that wind and negate full damage. After a point, I didn't seem able to control where I was falling. I could be mistaken. If I didn't pick up that grace, no, I don't mean in terms of game mechanics, but in terms of lore, would it turn into one of those trees? I don't trust you not to attack me, so... I think you're right, I need to jump onto the... wind here. Oh, goodness me. Oh, we made it down. why I was just awarded grace for doing nothing, but I'm not complaining. How? You're actually tougher than I was expecting. A lot tougher. Goodness, I'm doing badly. I like the magic that pulls me in closer. I don't like when it happens to me, but I like the concept. Oh my goodness. Got them. They were a tough opponent. Ash of War, Gravitas. Oh, looks like I have that ability now. Oh my goodness, it's a Karato raid. I was not expecting that. Well, welcome raiders. I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel, and we finished playing King's Quest IV earlier, so I started playing some more Elden Ring. On this channel I play old games and I play new games. I play games that require you to think, and I play more action-y games. Upcoming streams, in case people are interested. Monday's going to be more Elden Ring, because that would have been when I would have normally been scheduled to play Elden Ring. Wednesday will be my memorial stream for Cure Dolly, who was a Japanese teacher on YouTube who died a few years ago. And I'll be playing Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which was one of her favourite games. And then Friday I will probably be starting King's Quest V. Anyway, how are you, Karato? It's lovely to see you. Karato, I'm sorry, I was so deep in my luck I didn't notice you were ending. Have an excellent day. How did your stream go? I understand that you finished Biped with Pikachu, is that correct? Oh, did I just get my flasks back? Oh, I got a bunch of them back. Maybe not all of them. It's all good. Acid started anyway. Didn't get a chance to snooze them. How are you, Karato? Tunnel. That's exactly what I was looking for. Stuff to explore. How close am I to leveling, actually? I'm still 1,000 off. Blimey. Helig Drake Talisman. Tell me more. What is a Helig Drake Talisman? Talisman depicting a golden ancient dragon. Really? That's a dragon? It looks like a landmass. Boosts holy damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as well as a wall of living rock, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. We did finish at a black and white shape. Dumb scuffed run of Biped with Pikachu, and rocked her with the reveal that I'm not actually colourblind and know my shapes. I was just trolling her the entire time. Oh dear. Poor Pikachu. Stranded Graveyard. We've been here before, haven't we? I recognise the name Stranded. That's where we began the game. Huh. Yeah, this is literally the start of the game. It was great fun for both of us. What else did you do and how did it go, if you don't mind my asking? Look, on break at work. I understand, Catholic. Thank you for the look, though. That's very nice of you. Played Callisto Protocol afterwards for Horror Month. Got beaten up a lot. Did you have a good time, at least? Maybe the tunnel wasn't there. Maybe the tunnel was over here. That would make some sense. Have you been to a castle other than Morn yet? I've been to a fort, which was Fort Height, and I've been to a castle, which was Castle Morn. Other than that, no. Limegrave. I see. I'm trying to get onto this island right now. Art Dad mentioned something about there being a tunnel that would take me there. A tunnel on the coast. I don't think I can reach that to get down there safely. This island here. You can go down there if you follow the cliff. Aha, I see. Oh, that one. I wouldn't go there until after a duel, but you can if you want. I mean, it's a goal I set myself. Oh, why not? Since I'm here. You are tough. Alright, change of plan. There we go. Wasted a lot of resources making that happen though. Although I can probably level now. Yeah, I could. Next grace I find, I can level. There's something there, but you can't really do anything at it yet. Okay. Well, I could at least... Presumably there's at least one site of grace over there. So I could poke my nose up there. Poke my nose on that island and potentially get the grace so that I can warp there in future. What have I found over here? Are those attacks? Is that an underground creature? An invisible creature? What am I looking at? think there's something invisible there that I may be able to attack. Oh my goodness. It's going round and round in the same circles each time. Ash of War stamp sweep. I don't know what that thing was, but it's been defeated. Hello there. You're an enemy, aren't you? Anything else here? Not that I can see. Strip of white flesh, wonderful. Ah, it's like a dream. What a beautiful beach. Are those embers in the air? Oh, they're probably leaves, because we're probably getting close to the wind that you can use to jump with. Hey, you're not an enemy. How refreshing. Hello there.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. Armorer's Cookbook. Stone Digger Trolls. Land Squirts.
All done? Well, be on your way then.
Still no sign of any cave. Not saying there isn't one, just that I haven't found it. Ow. Wait, are they instantly respawning? Yeah. Gold pickled foul foot. Okay. Don't know what to make of that, but still. I don't want to jump back up the top. As I say, I was expecting to find a way over to that island. But I haven't. Wasn't there a wind there? There was a wind there. Are you sure the wind is what I'm supposed to take though? Because I'm assuming the wind's going to just take me right back up the top. Which isn't where I want to go. I can give it a go though. It just looks to me like it's... Oh, does it take me over there? That's interesting. It does, I think. Oh dear. So where does this take me? Right, this just takes me right back up the top, which isn't where I want it to be. There's a cave here, I think. Here? Up here? No, down there. Okay, okay. I'm going back. Can you not go down by wind from here? I don't think so, not easily. It's possible you can, and I just don't know how to do it. But it didn't look like there was going to be a straightforward way. I think it's too far away. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a skilled player could do it, but like, it didn't look straightforward at all. Ooh, a tortoise. So that's where I'd had to have got to, which, from that cliff, which doesn't look easy to me. So what do you mean by there's a cave here? Do you mean down at the bottom? I presumably you don't mean halfway up. Should be on ground level. Right, you stay dead if I kill you with fire. Or if I attack you... Ah, I have to attack your body after you've been defeated. Right, that makes sense. This might seem like a waste, but it's useful information. I wonder if that works with all undead that come back. Oh my god, so annoying. I'm figuring once I kill these things, I'll be free to just walk around and explore at my leisure. So that's why I'm taking the time to do it. There we go. Around here? Underground tombs? Behold, water slide. Can the tarnished swim? Cannot, at least not very well. I think the cave you're looking for is in the other side of this beach. Over there? Okay. I know you've already been in a cave, I don't know if it's it. The cave I went into earlier, that one actually went back to the tutorial area. I really wasn't expecting it to. I should have taken the wind up. I'm a fool. Oh well. Too late now. Do you remember the purple magic guy? Yes, with the gravitas spell. Yes, I remember them. Is that the moon? That's a very, very large moon. Almost a concerningly large moon when you think about it. How close it must be, or how much more massive. Than our moon, I mean. Moon. Gwendolyn. Right, it's down this way I want to go, isn't it? But where was the wind? Hang on, do I want to go this way? I don't think I do. I think that would have been death. Wait, do I already have that point of grace found? I can't check. Are you fighting me or not? Just decide. Right. Done. I did not have that point of grace. Try material and then jumping. If it's glowing around, you don't. Lost grace discovered. I may as well level then, since I have the runes. More endurance, please. Thank you. 18 endurance. Can I equip the shield that I ultimately want to use? Nope, still gives me a heavy load. That's okay. Aha! And that is the... that is the wind I was looking for, but then on the other hand there is stuff down here that's unexplored. Oh, that didn't go well. And do a flip. That's a lot of endurance, more stamina than HP. Well, I'm doing it mostly for equipment load. Once I reach 20, I'm going to start leveling faith, dexterity and strength. That's the current plan. Don't neglect the vigor. Vigor's currently 20. Right, that's the purple one, isn't it, that you were referring to? But yeah, when I, before I started leveling endurance, we couldn't wear a full suit of armor. We just didn't have the equipment load for it. So this has massively helped our survivability already, and I want just a little bit more so that I can have the shield that I currently have my eyes on. So I can wield that as well, but I need to get the parry Ash of War as well. Right, this is the cave I found before. I don't know if this is the one you meant. This is where it is in the world. But it just seemed to drop me back into the tutorial area. Yeah, down here. That's just the tutorial area. I did ask you to drink your flask. There we go. Do you mind? Put me down, please. And I win. Not as clean a victory as I'd have liked, but it's a victory nevertheless. Right. Cave ahead. In what direction? So that is not the cave we want. Why is it always safety? Seek cave. But that's not the right cave. That doesn't let us go anywhere. Unless there's a side path I've completely missed. That's just a tutorial area. Tri-horse. I think they're trying to tempt people to try and jump across. Although that wouldn't take you to the island. That would at most, even if you succeeded, which I'm not sure you would, that would just take you to the peninsula where we've already been. I'm not seeing a cave. Unfortunately. Coastal cave. That must be it. Okay, how'd I get there? I must have walked past it several times or something. Let me see, please. What would you like to see? May as well rest here. Quickly, get my stuff back. I've seen. Ooh. So that's where we need to be. Down here. Okay. Now, can I safely drop down here? Because that would save a bit of time. I think so. Indeed I can. That must be... I wonder if they place us here partly because the air over there is not... The wind isn't so difficult to jump on. Isn't so easy to jump on, I should say. Ah, here it is. Found it. Fantastic news. Coastal cave. Hello. Pleasure to meet you, sir. How are you today?
It hurts.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place.
Wait, you're the person I helped before, aren't you?
They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
You said you came back here to get me a reward, which I didn't actually want you to do.
What are you doing here? You must leave this place.
Fire required ahead. Does that mean a torch? I'm sure that can be arranged. I've never used one before, though. Wow. Okay, that's actually inconvenient. Still, nice to know I can do it. And it does use FP, that's what I was just checking. Time for revenge. Try target lock, then praise message. I'm not gonna get... Yeah, I'm not gonna get ambushed from the side. Sneaky, sneaky. Hello there. Be wary. Interesting. So is there another one nearby? I saw movement over there. Dark spot ahead, therefore try target lock. Good thinking. Oh, you've alerted the other one. Well, if I wasn't so strong at this point, that might have been a problem. Fortunately, the armor is doing us a lot of good in this situation. Praise the guard counter? What's a guard counter? I mean, something that counters a guard, I would assume, but... Land octopus ovary, lovely. Brace the reinforcements and then trait incantation. Oh, not going too bad so far. Cave moss. Wonderful. Pack ahead, therefore try. Interesting. I notice it's actually time for another ad break. So we'll go for an ad break quickly. I'll see you in 3 minutes, and then we'll enter that area over there to fight the enemies. And as usual, I'll still be here to talk to. It is most encouraging to see such diligent exploration and discussion amongst the viewers regarding the intricacies of this land. I trust, Sir Magnifico, that your journey through this particular area is proving both enlightening and enjoyable. Even with the navigational queries, it was a pleasure to welcome our fellow streamer earlier, and now we continue this grand adventure. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Stay tuned. How many Earths could fit inside the seemingly endless expanse of the sun? Find out when the ad ends in about 3 minutes. I feel like we have actually been told that before from the encyclopedia, but I must admit, I have forgotten. It's a lot, though. Faintly luminescent moss that grows in dark caves, material used in crafting items, a fundamental ingredient for medicinal boluses. Boluses? Boluses? Land octopuses eat humans in order to bear young, and theirs is the blood that runs through these ovaries. Oh, blimey. That is dark lore. String! Boasting no special qualities, this is merely a goodly length of string. Material used for crafting items, often used by demi-humans, used to make certain items easier to use. Sun is an ugly name for a star. Do you think? What about Sol? S-O-L. That's the Greek name for the sun, I think? Or is it the Roman one? One or the other. Probably Roman. Helios was probably the Greek one, now I think about it. I've always thought Sol sounded quite nice. In Spanish it's also Sol. More evidence that that is Latin then. Still ugly. What would you name the sun? At 15 more seconds of the ad breaks. I named the sun Jeff. Astoundingly, 1 million Earths could fit inside the sun, our average size star. Stars called Antarius, Mimosa, Altar. But a Spanish Jeff. You've got ads. Just as the ad break ends. That seems wrong. Try skill. Thank you very much. Oh, there's more over there. Demi-human chief. Now. And I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Did rather mess that up, I have to say. That was my battle to lose, and I lost it. Jefferson Hef. It might have been because I was on another tab trying to de-dox myself in a VOD. I'm sorry to hear that. You suddenly went silent after reading my message. That may legitimately be because I wasn't talking. I wasn't sure what to say. Your mouth was moving, but we couldn't hear you. Oh, that might be... I can't be sure, but that might be just the mouth tracking not working properly. You still can't hear me? Okay, I will investigate. Claims it can hear you there. That should be fine. Oh, lol. Do you have it figured out? Your avatar was talking. You sure you can't hear me? OBS seems to be picking it up. Can hear now. Okay. Right, I definitely want those runes back. That's priority number 1. Right, that's one chief down. I don't have my shield, so I can't parry or block. I think I'm just going to win now. I don't want to... I could be wrong. You never know. But if they don't have any more support, what's the chief going to do? Yeah. Tailoring tools. Honestly, it's embarrassing I lost the first time. That wasn't a particularly challenging boss fight. I just played awfully the first time round. Ah, don't you dare. Oh, there are more in here. Behold, flower. I saw the mouth moves and thought maybe something happened with your sound. Unfortunately, the mouth tracking isn't perfect. Telling me can be helpful because sometimes it's because I'm slightly off camera. I can just move the camera around slightly. But sometimes there's nothing I can do about it. We didn't start the fire. Oh, what's this? Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. We didn't start the fire. Tunnel ahead. First off ahead, then time for lovable sort. Ah! I've nearly made it to the island. Teleport to entrance? I don't think I want to do that. What do you mean by lovable sort? Who am I going to encounter on this island? But yes, the fire spell that I started the game with, playing as a what's my class? A prophet, was it? I don't think I can even tell now. I think it was a prophet. Is really strong. It was prophet, thank you. Gorgeous view ahead. If only I had a fire. Gorgeous view, behold, look carefully. Likely beautiful. There we go. We found it onto the island. Found our way onto the island, I should say. Excellent. Whole another island for us to explore. I do want to find a point of grace. Which is why I'm carefully scanning the horizon. To look for those telltale lines. You just want revenge. Who do I want revenge on? Tell you what, this island's actually really quite small, which is fine. I'm not complaining. But not as much here to explore as I initially thought. There we go. There's the grace I was looking for. Church of Dragon Communion. Wrong island, my bad. Horse ahead. Interesting. Incidentally, did you notice how we leapt over the skull a few times? That suggests they've done the whole collision detection at really quite a fine level from the animation as to when the character touches the ground to actually matter, if you see what I mean. Because we passed over the skull, it's just that our body wasn't touching the ground when we did. Examine altar, ritual of dragon communion. Dragon fire, dragon claw, dragon maw. Channels dragon to bite foes before caster. Channels dragon to rend foes with dragon claws. Channels dragon to spew flame beneath. Right. So it's an incantation. Faith and arcane. Mostly faith, but some arcane. Interesting. None of which I could cast yet. Even if I could afford them, but I don't have the necessary items as yet. Yeah, I'd need more arcane at a minimum. How much arcane do I have? 10. I'm not far off. Dragon spells! No idea if I'm going to end up using those or not, but it's nice to know they're available. Need dragon's hearts to get them. I know where 2 dragons are in the world. I found one on the road in Khalid. Great dragonfly head, interesting. In addition to the Aegeal dragon. I don't really fancy my chances fighting a dragon right now, though. I can't imagine that going very well. Still, progress is progress. Is there something up there? I'll just play messages, I think. Far to the east, you'll find the Cathedral of Dragon Communion, a place where draconic powers gather. That looked like a developer message. Far to the east, you say? Interesting. Exalted Flash. Tell me more. A lump of animal flesh pickled in a medicinal solution mixed with fiery spices. That sounds delicious. Temporarily boosts physical attack. Considered delicacy in the Badlands, this invigorating repast was for the exclusive benefit of those they deemed heroes. Not for the likes of us, then. Whee! Ow. Oh, that's the point. I don't need to have the torch equipped anymore. I can have the shield. Oh, hello there. Oh, no. No, swap weapon. Why won't you? There we go. Bit late. If I had to guess, they've probably gone back the way they came. Don't see them though. I haven't lost my chance to get that scarab until I reload the area, have I? It went away. Away? Alright. Do you suppose that is actually a dragon body? As opposed to just a very detailed statue? And why did the little dragon statues have all the heads removed? Away. That's annoying. Hello there. Somber smithing stone. All is not lost. Blimey, that's quite the impressive view, isn't it? Especially with the Erd tree in the background. Look at that. Right, I think that's where we'll finish for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be streaming again. It's Friday, isn't it? I'll be streaming again on Monday. That's going to be more Elden Ring. Wednesday is going to be my memorial stream for Cure Dolly, who was a Japanese teacher on YouTube. He sadly passed away a number of years ago. I'll be playing Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker because that was one of her favourite games. And then on Friday, it will be presumably more King's Quest. Let's see who I could raid. Let's raid Beamer. I haven't raided Beamer in a long time. They're playing Hotline Miami 2. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that kept me company in chat. And thank you to everybody that lurked. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. If my streaming schedule should change for any reason, then I'll announce it on social media, which currently means X, formerly known as Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, and MetaThreads. And I would also announce it on our Discord server. And let's get this raid going. There we go.